Hey everybody, it's Josh again. Welcome back to Pokemon Legends ZA. In the last episode, we went into another battle zone and got our next Challenger's ticket, so that we'll be ready for our next promotion match. We also went and took down the 3 Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon, which were Beedrill, Hawlucha, and Bayonet. And we also took care of a few side quests, one involving doing a Maxi impression, and the other one involving racing against a Froakie. But anyway, in this episode, we learned that our next promotion match opponent is Ivor, the leader of the Fist of Justice. So, we're going to be heading to the Justice Dojo and starting our next promotion match.
The adventure continues!
Although it appears it doesn't look like he's here. Oh yeah, it's that girl again. Jose. Hey, I remember you. Paxton, right? You beat me in battle right in front of Ivor Sensei that one time. What do you want now? I'm here for a promotion match. What? You were just rank Y when we battled. You mean you've already reached Sensei's level? That's right. Well, I'm sure you'll understand that I have to ask. You did earn a Challenger's ticket, right? Of course you did. So that means your battle skill should be on par with Ivor Sensei's. In which case, I request a bout, both as my chance to get back at you for beating me last time, and to see how much stronger I've grown since that day. Sure, we can battle. Thank you. I'm going to become the 4th strongest disciple in the dojo for sure. We'll see about that. So here we go, rematch against Jose. First he sends out Machoke. Of course, having the fighting types. Here we go. Good thing Yin Yang has some counters. Aerial Wave. Oh, Zen Headbutt, go! Oh yeah, I didn't use a Fine type move right there. You might be back on the ropes, but I'll prove that the Fist of Justice never flinches. The only one that doesn't is... Well, actually Lucario does flinch, but he has an ability that raises his speed when he flinches. But it doesn't matter. You lose again. So your strength outshines mine once again. You're just too strong! That's right. The Black Fang will soon become the strongest Mega Evolution user in Lumiose. Does Team MZ have their own dojo with even harsher training than ours, or what? I have to admit that you've really mastered your skills. Here, this Seed of Mastery is for you. So yes, we get a new item, a Seed of Mastery, and I think you also get these from either defeating or catching Alpha Pokemon as well. A rare variety of Seed, a certain person can help you upgrade your Pokemon's moves into plus moves if given one of these. So yes, these return from Pokemon Legends Arceus, just like how Zizu could be able to help you master your Pokemon's moves to give them the Speed Gear and Power Gear, whereas the Seed of Mastery here will allow you to turn your moves into plus moves. If you bring these seeds just like that one, I'll help your Pokemon turn their moves into plus moves. But, I have to admit, I've been taking up your time battling and talking about plus moves and all, but the truth is, Ivor Sensei isn't even here at the dojo today. What? What? Then why the heck did I come here? Neither is his sister, Gwynn. It's actually pretty unheard for both of them to be gone. Oh, speaking of Ivor, there he is. Gwynn! Gwynn! He's just shouting for her. Where are you? So she's not here either then? That's right, Sensei. I haven't seen her today. Oh, you're the trainer who defeated Jose outside Wild Zone 3, no? Wait, don't tell me. You're here to join the Fist of Justice, aren't you?
No!
Absolutely not. He's your opponent for your next promotion match, sir. Ah, I see. Well, I don't have a Rotom foam, so I'm afraid I can't not verify any of that right now. What about the ZA app? I've tried using Rotom phones in the past. But for some reason, they always break as soon as I so much press a finger on them. That just proves how strong he's gotten. So I rely on my younger sister Gwynn to handle everything smartphone related. But I haven't seen Gwynn since yesterday. Ever since the Quiz Wiz contest with Canari. My apologies, Paxton. I'm just so worried about my poor sister. I can't think of anything else. I'm heading out again to search for her. I'd be honored if you would face me in battle. After my sister and I are reunited. Now, if you'll excuse me. For justice! There he goes, acting before he thinks as usual. And he's off again. Sensei has stamina and spades, but I don't think he'll have much luck finding Gwynn on his own. In a huge city like this. Maybe there's someone he plans to ask for help, though. Someone who's good at finding people? Know anybody like that in Lumiose? A detective, maybe? Emma? That sounds right. I think you should help Sensei find his sister. Once he knows where she is, he'll be able to focus in your promotion match. I knew it would be too easy to just go up and ask him. So, now, to quickly get through the story, now we're going to head back to the Looker Bureau. Apparently more psychos have popped up just after talking. Hello there, Paxton. What brings you here? Well met once again, Paxton. As I mentioned before, I'm searching for my sister Gwynn. But this detective says she cannot help me. No, what I said was that I can't help you without more to go on than just she's missing. I'm happy to help look for your sister, but I need you to answer my questions. Ah, I understand. Ask me anything. I'll answer to the best of my ability. Where does your sister like to go when she's not at home or the dojo? That would be City Hall. City Hall? I see. Your sister certainly has her unique interests, doesn't she? Well then, maybe we can find some clues as to your sister's whereabouts if we go there. Understood. I'm on it! He just left? Yep. Since he is more of a more brawn than brain, I would say. If Mimi was feeling better, it could search for his sister using its telepathy. Oh well. I could use your help, Paxton. We'll be waiting for you in the June district. Let's work together to protect the peace of Lumiose. Aw, poor Esper. Although it makes me wonder what happened to it since I can't use its telepathy. But anyway. To City Hall! Emma, Paxton, I've looked all over, but Gwynn's not here either! That's to be expected, Ivor. For now, let's canvass the area and gather information about Gwynn. Paxton, I appreciate your help with interviewing people around City Hall. Yes, we literally have to talk to people. There's a missing person, don't know anything about that. I believe there's someone, maybe her? No. I believe maybe someone around the back. Fist of Justice, huh? Gwynn from the Fist of Justice, so you mean that girl was here? Yeah, she gets called in to deal with all the complaints lodged by folks in the dojo about how loud their training sessions are. Yeah, imagine with Ivor's really loud voice. Here she's often heads to a cafe on Centrico Plaza with a friend after she's done here at City Hall. Would that happen to be Nouveau Cafe? Finally, any leads, Paxton? Gwynn might be near Centrico Plaza. That matches what I heard too. Sounds like she left for Centrico Plaza with someone. For our next move is to just investigate the food truck at that location. So, Nouveau Cafe. Understood! I'm on it! I also like that he has a phalanx bag on the back of him. I know he's worried about his sister, but must he go rushing off like that every time? I suppose that's how it is with his family. Anyway, we should hurry after him. Yeah, since he's more brawn than brain, he acts before he thinks. So anyway, let's head to Nouveau Cafe number 1. Emma, Paxton, there's no sign of Gwynn here either. Again, we need to ask around to learn more. So maybe this girl? Well, if it isn't our local detective, the usual fire blast roast for you today? Fire blast? I'm in the mood for something else. I'll take one flamethrower roast. And any information you have on a certain missing girl. To go. Ooh, am I getting questioned here? I'll spill. Helping out with the investigation seems fun. Her? Yeah, I've seen her. She came by earlier with that Dynamo girl, Canari. Any idea who that could be, Paxton? Maybe Tarragon. Yeah, right. Possibly Canari? Those two seem like polar opposites. Or perhaps opposites attract, as they say. Ivor, do you know if your sister is close to Canari from Dynamo? Her name isn't ringing any bells. Where can I go to meet this Canari? You just had a promotion match against Canari, didn't you, Paxton? Where was it? We could visit Raccoon Construction. Raccoon Construction, eh? I'm on it! And there he goes. I'll be back later to grab that coffee. What? Oh, we already got it started! We should hurry to Raccoon Construction, too. Come on, Paxton. I certainly hope to see you again soon. Poor guy. Don't worry. We will see you soon. I just have a feeling in my gut we will. But anyway, to Raccoon Construction. It would seem there's no sign of Gwynn here either. Hey, what's the big idea? Don't just go around telling randos where to find me. This massive meathead barging out of nowhere yelling, "Where's Gwynn?" So loud I nearly had a heart attack on stream. He's lucky Pops ain't here, or there would have been an all-out brawl. Sorry, Canari. We promise we won't reveal your location to anyone else, but we need your help. We're looking for someone named Gwynn. This gentleman is her older brother. Thanks, Detective Obvious. But like I said, G-Volt ain't here. G-Volt. Still, I love a quiz, so tell you what. Try guessing. If you're close, maybe I'll tell what I know. Please, you simply must tell me where she is. Back off, big guy. You're creeping me out. Ever heard of personal space? Obviously not. I hope you'll take my refusal to back down as proof of how worried I am about Gwynn. Mute it, muscle bag. If you're so worried, then try paying more attention to what she gets up to. Oh, right. Paxton, I almost forgot you were here. If you finally decide to join the Kinetic crew, I guess I could give you a hint. But not until I get my revenge for our last battle. How else am I going to heal my wounded ego? Well, in that case, why not have a rematch now? If Paxton wins, you tell us where we should look for Gwynn. Not sure how fancy a detective caught up in this family fetch quest, but I'm in and I'll win. Just to warn you though, I've upped my game since last time. You ready to lose? I'll win again. And I'll sink my black fangs into you just like last time. Like a super Lumiose Gillette. Bring it on! No mercy this time. I'm going in for the overkill! And I'm going for the critical hit headshot. Here we go, rematch against Canari. He brings out Heliolisk again. Let's do this, Yin Yang. Zen Headbutt. And then she sends out Ampharos. Haha! Protect. Send Headbutt. Let's switch out. And then she brings out Stun Fist again. Ice Punch will take it down. Then finally switch out to Crocodile, because I know what her last one's gonna be. Electros again! And it'll go down the same way as last time. Enough playing around. Electros, let's crank up the voltage with Mega Evolution! Let's go! Dynamo! Here comes Electrocity again. Take it down, Crocodile, with Earthquake. Too easy. You crashed my whole team? Even Electros? Again? Hey, what did I say about the swears, Canari? Even Ivor doesn't curse as bad as you. Yeesh, what's with you? You're not supposed to get stronger than me. Whatever. You wanna know about Jivo, yeah? She's been a Canatic since way back, so we're pretty close. Sometimes we hang out and play games together and stuff. In one game sesh, she mentioned how she's looking for some spot that could be all hers. A place that can't be found in the world. Huh. What? That doesn't make any sense! All I know is what I heard. That Jivo wanted to go where the X, Y, and Z axes don't meet up. Whatever that means. And she was going on about needing to beat a Pokemon whose type her partner is weak to. Last I heard, she was headed to some fountain depicting a Pokemon like that, so she could at least imagine how she'd beat it in her head. Fountain. Now we're getting somewhere. Ivor, do you know which Pokemon your sister has as her partner? Kinda like how Canari has Electros. Who does Gwynn have? Of course! That would be Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. Its types are Ghost and Fire. That fountain seems like a pretty important clue, Paxton. Which fountain depicts a Pokemon that Gwynn's Chandelure would struggle with, I wonder? Florges, no. Heatmore is a fire, Florges is a fairy, Floette is also a fairy, so it'd have to be Klotzer, a water type. Yes, Klotzer is a water type Pokemon, isn't it? And water puts out fire. And Chandelure is a fire type, which makes it weak to water type moves. That's the boring way to say it. Great! So we should look for a Klotzer, yes? I'm on it! Has anyone stopped to think that G-Vault might just want some alone time? I'd probably need space if I had to deal with a brother like Ivor. A lot of space. Knowing that dimwit, he's probably headed to a wild zone now to look for an actual Klotzer. Don't worry, it's my duty to protect the peace in Lumiose. That's exactly what I plan to do. Come on, Paxton. Let's hurry over to the Klotzer Fountain in Blue Sector 7. Ivor, wait! It's the Klotzer Fountain! Although, to be honest, the only place that actually has an actual Klotzer is Wild Zone 11. And it's an Alpha Klotzer, unfortunately. So we're not going to be dealing with that. Instead, we're going to go right here. Just right through here. There's the fountain. Emma, Paxton, I only see a fountain here. There's no sign of Gwynn anywhere. So you don't have any idea where Gwynn might be in this area, then? But this must be the right place. There's the Klotzer Fountain, just like Canari told us. Well, Paxton, do you think we'll find Gwynn somewhere around here? I don't know. You're unsure? We don't have any other leads to go on. In process of elimination, this should be the place. But if so, where could Gwynn be hiding? This place is just an empty square. what else did Canari tell us? Let's see, there's something about a place where the X, Y, and Z axes don't meet. Yes! Of course! The X-axis is the horizontal, Y-axis is vertical, and Z-axis is depth. Which means we're likely starting from the right place. I'm guessing our X-axis is correct. Next, we need to adjust our Y-axis. Once we do that, we'll be on the right track to find Gwynn. You mean we should go down? Into the sewers? Or up on the rooftops? And I guess no, sewers is the correct answer. But there's all this water in the way. What would your approach be, Paxton? Vaporize. Drink all the water. Like Oshawott would. Or vaporize. No, stop the water. Stop the water? Sounds like a tall order. The skills I've honed in the Fist of Justice can surely help us solve this problem. Aha! I have it! I'll just smash the fountain! That would cause the water to shoot upward, yes? And the water pooling below will drain away! Yes, a perfect solution. Go, Phalanx! Use...
Stop right there, criminal scum!
You can't just destroy city property. Honestly, I can see why people complain about the Fist of Justice taking things too far. But you might be onto something, Ivor. Maybe we can stop the water from flowing somehow. And I shall use my martial arts after all, and... Paxton, I have an idea. Find a Pokemon that knows Ice Beam, and bring it back here. If we freeze the fountain's nozzles to stop the flow, the water that's filling the pool below ought to empty into the sewer. Then we can investigate.
Good idea!
Fire off the Ice-type move Ice Beam at the Clodser fountain. Oh, but none of my guys know Ice Beam. Also, I don't think I have the TM for it either. So, let's see if one of my other Pokemon might know it. Alright, come on out, Vanillux. Use Ice Beam! Marvelously done, Paxton! Look! Oh, look! All the water's draining through the sewers! As long as the fountain stays frozen, we won't need to worry about getting flooded. Quick then, let's search the sewers. I shall go on ahead. Ivor certainly doesn't waste time once he knows where he's going, does he?
Nope.
We should head in too, Paxton. But not before getting my, my Sharpedo back. Right. Good to have you back, Sharpedo. Now then, into the sewers. Not afraid of a little sewer water, are you? Just don't get any of it in your mouth.
Yeah!
These sewers were built a very long time ago. There are wild Pokemon about, so be on your guard. Who knows how they get in here? Wild Pokemon, you say? But will Gwynn be safe down here then? That's why we're trying to find her. Understood! I'm on it! And there he goes. Again. Come on, we should have a look for Gwynn, Paxton. But watch out for wild Pokemon. They could be anywhere. I love the way she runs. It's just like superhero style. Anyway, you will also notice the map here is different compared to Lumiose. It is quite the maze. So that room at the top, that's where we're going to need to go. But just like Emma said, there's going to be wild Pokemon out and about. Speaking of which, I think I see one up there. The one that's just hanging on the ceiling. Like a bat. That is Noibat. You may think it's sleeping, but it's not. It's actually just hanging there. Oh, come on, Ultra Ball. I meant to hit that. There we go. Alright, so we caught Noibat, a dragon type. Other than Gibble, that's our second dragon type we've caught so far. Who's there? Oh, another Noibat. Let's go ahead and get Sharpedo out. Take it out with Ice Fang. Alright. I thought there was a room back here. There's another Noibat in the way. Ice Fang again! I should also take this opportunity to catch some more Pokemon while I can. Ice Fang! Especially since we don't get a lot of Dragon types, and Noibats are easy to catch. Oh, more Noibats. Yeah, just like how caves are filled with Zubats, sewers are filled with Noibats! Oh yeah, also we get the new TM for going up a level. Get Sludge Bomb! And next will be the move for Thunder! Alright, moving on. Let's see what else we got waiting for us in these sewers. You've heard the urban legends, I'm sure. All kinds of Pokemon get flushed down into these sewers. Feraligators, Goldines, Ghosts, or Scraggies. Yes, we have Scraggy now. Yes, we have Naveen's partner Pokemon. Alright, so we caught Scraggy. And Scraggy is also a Dark type, which would be helpful. Oh, more Scraggies. Aerial Ace. There we go. Okay, we got an Iron. And this is kind of another dead-end room, so we're going to move on. Let's see, what else do we have down here? Yeah, this is just some random sewer. That's another Scraggy. Ooh, we have another new Pokemon over there. We have Inkay. Ryza turned around. Nice. So we also have an Inkay too. Thankfully, Inkays are pretty subtle. But I would really like to have one, considering Inkays are also a Dark type. And because Inkay is also a Psychic type as well, it might even be helpful against Ivor and his Fighting type Pokemon. Alright, so gotta go this way. There we go. Oh, crap. A locked gate. There you are, Paxton. It looks like this lock is preventing us from going farther in. Then let us power through with pure strength! Shall I smash through this barrier so we may proceed? No destroying public property! Paxton, let's take a closer look and see if we can't figure this out. Let's examine the lock. Let's see, the keyhole. Shaped like a typical keyhole, nothing out of the ordinary. The body of the lock. Looks like a regular lock made of some sort of metal alloy. Looks like in strong condition, too. The hinges. Don't notice anything unusual about the door's hinges. They look in good condition as well. Check for gaps. There's only a tiny gap between the door and the floor. There's also some gaps, like, in the door itself. So there's no clever way to open this door, then I guess we'll just have to find the key. Where do you think the key could be, Paston? Maybe a Pokemon has it. You might be right. There's not much to go on, is there? As it stands, we can't even make an educated guess. What about that new Pokemon over there? The one has all sorts of keys. And that's not just any Pokemon with keys. That's Klefki! Well, that Pokemon had some keys. That was a Klefki, right? Let's go after it. So we're gonna go after another new Pokemon. Klefki. A Steel Fairy. Literally just a living keyring. Seems possible that one of Klefki's keys could help us open that lock that back there. And I shall go ahead and catch it. Pokeballs I throw reach speeds of over 100 miles per hour! This does unfortunately mean there's a chance of Klefki being knocked out as it's caught. But that's just a risk we'll have to take.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
That's hardly different than punching the door, poor thing. We're not an ancient Hisui, you know? I like how she makes that reference to Legends Arceus. This also raises some concerns about how you managed to catch your own Pokemon, Ivor. Anyway, I think we can safely leave this matter to Paxton. Here, we'll use these Ultra Balls. 10 Ultra Balls, but I have like 50 in my pack, so I guess thanks. Alright, now catch that Klefki! My Houndoom should be able to take care of it. Don't forget, we don't want to just knock it out. We want to catch that Klefki. Yeah, but at least with Houndoom, I'll have some, like, resistance. Alright. Thunderfang! No, Draining Kiss. Kind of a dumb move to use. Okay, there's a better chance now. Oh, come on. Nice! There we go. Nice catch. I feel I have witnessed the very essence of a masterful capture. That's a bit excessive now. I mean, we all catch Pokemon like that, right? Anyway, let's see if Klefki can get that lock open for us. We're counting on you, Klefki. It doesn't seem to have the key for this lock. Huh. I really thought that was going to be the trick to gain through here. How about this then, Madam Detective? If we are truly stuck, perhaps we might try out my plan? Well, first off, thanks for calling me Madam Detective. Just Detective or Emma works too. Second of all, what was your plan, Ivor? If there is no gimmick or mechanism to open this lock, then it must be opened by a key. But there is no guarantee that said key can even be found in these sewers. Well, that's one thing he's right about. Since we cannot obtain the key we need, we must let my own fist become the key! Our path will be open, thanks to my power of justice! Justice! Punch! Dang. This just proves how strong he really is. We thought our way is clear. Let's press on! One of the only times that brute force actually becomes the answer. So what he calls a plan, personally I call it brute force. In any case, we should hurry after him. Well, that's not the way I would have picked, but hey, gotta take what you can get, right? Anyway, I think I hear some more Pokemon down here. Let's see, around the corner. Is it me, or am I hearing Ghastlies? And then over here, there's yet another Klefki. Ah, of course. Get him with Flamethrower! At least since Houndoom is a fire type, he has resistance against fairy type moves. And I also don't want to go that way just yet, because I saw an item over this way. But I think... Yep, I hear him. Ghastly! Night Slash! Okay, got a Nugget. Another Ghastly. Thank you, Absol. Oh, we have a new type of Pokemon. We have Skrelp. One that kind of looks like a poison seahorse. Well, actually it is, but it looks like a seahorse at least. Back strike. Back strike. Nice. Catch 2 Skrelps. We also got some Patrats down here as well. But up ahead, it looks like there's a TM over there. Oh, these Patrats are not friendly. Take them all out with Earthquake. Nice. Defeating 4 Patrats in a row. Bit of ice here. My Houndoom could help with this. Flamethrower. There we go. Oh, seems we have another new Pokemon. This ghostly looking candle is Litwick. So we have the most unevolved form of Chandelure, which is Gwynn's partner Pokemon. And we got a new TM, Crunch. Even though one of my Pokemon that knows it is Krookodile, who's the master of using Crunch. Okay, so let's go this way. Oh, another Noibat. Okay, Torpedo. Use Ice Fang on it. Okay, which way? Either way could lead there. Another Noibat up there. Ice Fang again. I'm gonna leave these Scrubs alone since they're not as aggressive. Continuing our way through the sewers up ahead. Oop. Oh, another Noibat. Ice Fang again, Bruce. Oh, I missed. Crap. Night Slash. Yeah, there we go. There it is. Chandelure. Did you see it? Did you both see that? It was Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. It may be the very same Chandelure that Gwynn has as her partner. So we gotta... In other words, Chandelure is luring us further into the sewers. Looks like a dead end. No doors or anything. And no sign of that Chandelure either. It's a ghost-type Pokemon, so it's not surprising that it can vanish at will. If it is indeed Gwynn's partner, maybe it vanished to wherever Gwynn is. Keen observation. Given the situation, I'd say that's highly likely. Alright, search every last inch of this room. Boxes! Take a good look at the pair-colored crates. Nothing special. Okay. This panel. All electric panels. You try flipping a few switches, but nothing happened. Yeah, bro, it was... Like, if anyone up there... If your lights turn off up there, mysteriously, just don't worry about it. That's definitely not me messing with the panels down here. Alright, what about here? I don't know what these 4 machines are for, but they don't seem related to the case, even though one of them is a different color than the other. And these valves. Cluster of pipes and some valves, nothing special about them. We've checked all over this room. There's no sign of any hidden contraptions. In that case, the only course of action is to act. Strength is power! Strength is justice! Right through the wall. That's odd. I've smashed countless walls in my life. This is the first time I punched a wall and had my fist go straight through without breaking it. So that can only mean one thing. This isn't a wall at all. What? It's a fake wall. It felt like my hand went inside the wall itself. Could it be? Yep, a fake wall. The wall wasn't real in the first place. So this isn't a dead end. So someone, or something, conjured up that illusion of a wall to fool us. I see. Clearly I must undergo even more diligent training if I wish to smash illusory walls. For now, let us proceed. I'm sure Gwynn is waiting for us on the other side. Let's keep pushing ahead, Paxton. Sounds like Gwynn is just up ahead. Whoop! Feels like that moment in Super Mario 64 where you're trying to get to shifting sandland, you just go right through the wall. And the fake wall is gone now. The chill I felt when passing through it makes me think this could be the work of a ghost type. Chandelure, perhaps? So you're saying that a ghost type Pokemon is attempting to deceive us? I think so, but we can't prove it yet. I need to be able to smash walls of any kind. Then I can finally tear down the barriers that separate the people and Pokemon of Lumiose. Yeah, we heard that as his wish when we met him the first time. He wants to abolish all the wild zones. Kind of like how Getsus wanted to free all the Pokemon from the grips of their trainers. Yes, the wild zones will separate us no more, and everyone will be the happier of it. And there's Chandelure. I do believe that Chandelure must be Gwynn's partner. Wait, Chandelure, please help us find Gwynn! Partner Pokemon is freely roaming around and doesn't seem particularly agitated. Suppose we can assume that even if someone is behind Gwynn's disappearance, the culprit isn't monitoring the area or anything. Every step we take brings us closer to the truth. Let's hurry, Paxton. Actually, I should probably heal. Yeah, I did that because I feel like Gwynn will be just up ahead. Yep. And there she is, her Chandelure. It's also kind of funny how the thing she's wearing on her head kind of looks like Chandelure as well. Gwynn! Yes, you remember her back from the Canari Quiz Wiz contest? Turns out this was Gwynn the whole time. We found our missing person. Where's the villain who trapped you down here? Let's think back over everything we've seen so far. Can you identify the culprit behind all this? Ivor, Gwynn, Chandelure. Well, based off what Canari told me, I'd say there is no culprit. That's right, in a way. There is no culprit because no crime has been committed. What are you saying, Madam Detective? Gwynn was trapped here. We saw it with our own eyes. Well, technically she wasn't trapped, per se. The supposed victim here is Gwynn. However, she came here of her own volition. That's the truth behind this whole case. The truth? If you really wish to hear it, then you must defeat me in battle. I'm a Pokemon trainer too, after all. Here, I'll heal up your Pokemon and leave the rest to you, Paxton. Oh, if I had known she'd done this. I probably wouldn't have wasted my potions. But I kind of know which partner Pokemon she'll have. So, I think I'm going to get my Sharpedo out first. Are we doing this? Let's battle. I'm going to win, so you'll all leave me in peace. Strength is power. Strength is justice. And she's doing a J pose. Maybe she's a fan of Joshua too. Don't worry, Gwynn. I'll help. My Pokemon and I will help your Pokemon move on to the next life. On the lowest floor! But first he sends out Bayonet. We've faced this one before. Go, Bruce! Hit it with Liquidation! That was easy. And then she sends out Gourgeist. Go, Ice Fang! And then Night Slash. And then for this last one, let's get out Houndoom.
Prepare
Out
yourself to feel the
Chandelure!
heat.
So now she's gonna Mega Evolve it. Chandelure. Mega Evolve. Finish them! Burn bright! And burn their souls! So Chandelure's Mega Evolution.
Light it up!
Chandelurch! But I can also Mega Evolve. Showing this with Houndoom for the first time after the Victory Bell battle. Hound Death! Take him out with Dark Pulse. Oh, nice. That's not enough.
Hiya!
Victory! Too spoopy for you, huh? Your Pokemon shine with justice. My justice wasn't wrong. I simply lacked power. Well fought in any case. And well deduced, both of you. Do you know these two, Gwynn? Of course. Emma is the greatest detective in all of Lumiose. And Paxton, he's the Black Fang, and a member of Team MZ. He is also the reigning Canari quiz whiz. Secretly, it's Naveen. I see. And what did you mean when you said, well deduced? Where to start? You break every smartphone you touch, Ivor. And once you start battling in the ZA Royale, you don't stop, even when dawn comes. Your excessive training will keep going on and on as you climb the ranks of the Royale. Meanwhile, I am the one who deals with all the complaints about your behavior. It is an enormous burden. So I asked Chandelure and one of the Klefki to help me hide down here. That way, you would be unable to participate in any promotion matches. Then you had to come and find me. I had no idea I was causing the Fist of Justice and my own sister so much trouble. Well, you were. So I would love to see you give my brother a good thrashing, Paxton. It's true then? Paxton is my opponent for my next promotion match? See for yourself. There it is, plain as day. Well, it seems I must prepare for our bout. I hope you all excuse me. Honestly, I'm obliged to look into any case I take on. Or, I'm obligated to look into any case I take on. But perhaps I should have let this one go cold. Still, I'm surprised you knew of a hiding place like this. It's almost undetectable with all the barriers and tricks the Pokemon help put up. I found this place when I was very young. It was here that I met Chandelure, though it was only a Litwit back then, which I evolved into a Lampent and then a Chandelure. The Ghost-type Pokemon let me come and go as I please, so I visit on occasion. So yes, if you didn't figure it out by now, she's a Ghost-type Pokemon user. I love the quiet down here, and the dark. Although what's kind of weird is one of Ghost type's weaknesses is Dark types. So I don't really get why that is a thing here in Pokemon, because I thought Ghosts loved the dark. I mean, even EGAT says so in Luigi's Mansion. Well, now that Ivor knows about this place, I suppose you'll need to find a new hiding spot. We should head back for now. It's maybe your favorite spot, but it's not exactly fit for long-term residence, let's say. Of course. So, case closed. Emma's been found. Maybe I should train up a bit. A little extra muscle could come in handy during my investigations. Now she's taking a fan of Ivor's plans. Extra muscle? Please, not another Ivor. One is bad enough as it is. I was joking. My expansion suit can help me out in a pinch. I thought I'd decide not to use it unless necessary. Still makes me wonder what it does, other than the fact that it just holds her keystone. Oh, and Gwynn, Tell Ivor I'll be sending him a bill for my help, okay? Good luck with your promotion match, Paxton. When you're ready to face Ivor, come to the Justice Dojo. Alright, man, looks like that's what we'll be doing. But, before we go face Ivor, you guessed it, I want to go take care of some side quests. And one of them is right near here at the haircuttery place. With this person who wanted the Flabberbees. Now she has all floettes. Have a look at my floette. I've evolved Flabberby of each flower color. So now I have a full palette of floette. Fabulosity. And now I want to see all 5 of my floette in battle together. I'm sure that would help me come up with even more hair colors for you to try out. That's where I could use your help. Do you think you'd do me a huge favor and face all 5 of my floette at once? Floette frolicking with flowers. Try saying that 5 times fast. Floette frolicking with flowers. 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 Just come and talk to me once you're ready to face my whole team of floette. My Houndoom should take care of them. Are you ready to take on all 5 of my colorful floette at once? Bring it on! Go on then, floette. Let's have a vibrant battle! So another whore battle with 5 floettes. Let's do this, Houndoom. I meant to use Sludge Bomb. My bad. Okay, Sludge Bomb! Nice, I took out 3 of them. Flamethrower! Sludge Bomb again. Words can't do it justice. Fist of justice. It's as if the 5 flower colors blended together to create brand new colors. I must take those colors, make those colors a reality. Like maybe a set of pastel colors. I can make them by mixing different colors with white. Now the people of Lumiose can enjoy all sorts of hair colors thanks to you. And of course, if you ever feel like changing up your own look, you can head to a hair salon too. Oh, 2 rare candies, very nice. And 9 pastel hair colors are now available at the hair salons. And then next, let me see. There's actually one just down the street. Just down here with this guy. I'm on maintenance duty, and I take my duty very seriously. But gee, am I ever thirsty. Wish I had someone to drink. Oh, sorry, kid. I'm afraid I can't let you use this elevator till I'm done with its maintenance. On maintenance duty. Well, if it's drink he's after, I got plenty of things to drink. Gee, am I ever thirsty. Say, do you happen to have something to drink? How about a can of lemonade? Oh, that does look awfully refreshing. What? I can have a drink? Gee, thanks. Well, if you really want to use the elevator, I guess I can let you use it. As he's busy drinking away. Ah, that was refreshing. So another elevator is activated. There's Serious Mint and 10 Chilan berries. At least that one was quick. And now we can use another elevator if we need to. Let's see. Dang, there's quite a few. I guess I'll take on this one over here by Restaurant the Wow. This woman right over here. Hello there. Have you ever wanted your Pokemon to heal themselves even while they attack? While they attack opponents on Pokemon battle? Well, I've got good news for you. There are moves that let you do just that. Some moves actually absorb HP from the opponent. Care to experience the effects yourself? Pokemon will have their HP drained while my Pokemon are healed. Imagine the horror!
The horror!
Hit and heal. So, yeah, she's talking about moves like Giga Drain and Leech Life. Let me know if you're ready to face the terror of having your HP drained in battle. I think I'll be ready. Let me experience it. Time to drain some health. way she talks about it, though, is a little crazy. First she sends out Area Dose. Let's do this, Houndoom. Quick, use Flamethrower. Next it sends out Phantom. Dark Pulse, go. Thankfully, I can't seem to get the healing moves in time. And then Roselia, where I can cause more damage than I can heal. Victory! And if you're wondering why I went dark for a second, it's because my computer almost went to sleep. Sorry about that. Are they not able to absorb HP quickly enough to hold out? It's not quite so easy to win if your opponents are healing as they attack you, is it? Then again, that didn't stop you from winning, clearly. And to think, I even had all my Pokemon equipped with Big Roots. Big Roots are items that allow Pokemon to absorb more health. Here, let me give you one too. Hit and heal. And 10 citrus berries, thanks. Once you discover the fun of healing while attacking, it really sucks you in.
Boo!
Although there's more to attacking than just healing yourself. Well, anyway, now that we've gotten that little bit of a creepy side quest out of the way, and we've also managed to find Gwynn, Ivor's little sister, I think this is a good place to end this off here. So, next time on Pokemon Legends ZA, we are going to take care of more side quests, and then also go fight against Ivor, the leader of the Fist of Justice. See you guys on the other side.